Hey guys, MrCookie here, and welcome back to House Flipper 2. As you can see, if you didn't watch the last episode anyway, we fully renovated our house. And you know what, just in case we do have some people in here that, didn't watch the last episode or anything, we're going to do, just look at that. You got a little sort of quick tour here. You got your room, you got, a little extra bedroom here with a bed in there. I didn't add a lot. I didn't add a lot. But I feel like, it's a decent amount, nice basic living necessities and things. I think I did a pretty bang up job for my first house flip. But you may be wondering, well, Cookie, doesn't this look like the outside of a house? Yeah, it's called House Flipper, you fucking dummy. I'm gonna buy this house right here. I'm gonna buy this house, and we're gonna turn this house into my office. That's what we're gonna do. And then we're going to go to house. We're just going to see what it looks like first. Obviously, it's going to be very disgusting, very ugly looking. Lots of trash everywhere. That's what I'm expecting at this point. But the reason I want to make this my office in particular, well, if I'm thinking that this is the right house, what? Flipping houses for profit isn't easy. You need to... Yep, I know that. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is not good, but you can... Oh my god, I can't even get in the doorway because there's too much trash built up. Alright, hold on. Get rid of that. Let's take a look. You can see, yeah, look, it is not, looking super great here. It's quite trashy to, to say the least. But like I said, the reason I want to get this house in particular is because this is only a one-bedroom house. I don't know why you'd build a one-bedroom house. That doesn't really make sense. You might as well just live in one of those campers at your, trailer things your grandpa would take you inside of when, when you go camping in the woods. But, a one-bedroom house doesn't make any sense. But that's basically the reason why I want to make this my office. Because it's a one-bedroom house. It makes perfect sense for this to, to be, my house, obviously. Like, it's just, why would it not be? It makes total complete sense for this to be this way. Put up for auction. Okay, I don't know what house I'm putting up for auction, but there we go. Okay, we're getting Kimberly Laurent. That seems to be the only deal we're getting. So sell the house. There we go. I figured I hopefully I didn't sell my house that I just got. Okay, I did sell this house. Okay, I did sell the house. Yeah, I didn't do any outside work. But the inside though, look at this. It looks pretty snazzy. I mean, I didn't put a lot of furniture in there, but I think we made a pretty good profit for selling our house. We sold it for what is that, 130,000 something dollars, and then we ended up only paying 70 in construction renovation costs and things. So overall, I feel like we did a really good job with that, just in general. I feel like we did great. All right, so here apparently the backstory for this little land and things is that some dude moved in here. His crew's moving in here. Apparently he's like a gaming clan mastermind guy. I don't know, he's an esports guy or something. Oh my goodness, off the rim and everything. Yep, see, that's how we really want to be doing it. Just right in the bucket every time. Look at that. Just bang. Perfection. What I think could be a really cool feature for this game, and maybe it's already in the game, I have no idea. I haven't played it very recently at all. I just started getting back into the game. But, I think it'd be really, really cool for, as a feature. But, if you sell your house or, rent it, whatever the case might be, whatever you decide to do, I don't know. If the person you sold it to would come back and, call you every so often to, oh, I need you to make a repair for this thing, or I need you to help me fix up the bathroom, or just random requests, because that'd be a thing that would happen in real life if you were to sell a house. I imagine you get the person you sold it to would be like, hey, I got something's wrong with the house, I need you to come fix. I feel like that would be a really cool thing to add. Make the game a lot more immersive, and then you get passive income from your house, or you could just straight up rent a house, apartment landlord style. You just I mean, maybe that's already a thing. I mean, I feel like renting, and getting passive rent income is probably a thing, but I don't know about clients coming in to be like, hey, I need you to help me fix this in my house that you sold me type thing. I feel like that would be a really cool feature. I don't know. What? I can stick the carpet on the wall? Yes, please. That's just, I'm doing that. Okay, well, if you guys want to know how I did it, here, I did it, I put it up against the door like this, and then it came on this side. Now I can just stick it onto the wall. I don't think that's supposed to be a thing, but like, that's just hilarious. Oh my god. Like I said, everybody, they don't call me the glitch god for no reason. I've always said this, I call myself that for a reason. You know, I mean, you go on my TikTok. I don't know how many of you know I have a TikTok, but I have a TikTok, and you look on there, there'll see a bunch of glitch clips and all sorts of things like that. Like, I find glitches on the regular. Like, I really do. You know, I got, like, the main areas done. Like, I got the kitchen done, I got the living room done. We're over here, the outside area is done, but I have, like, no progress. So, like, where else do I need to be? Okay, definitely here. Here's another one. I need to just make sure that I have the rooms that I need to have, you know? Okay, so this, okay, we gotta unpack some stuff here, unpack some stuff and buy lots of things here. And, okay, that's, it, apparently. That's all I'm seeing. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves a streamer over here. YouTuber. There, look at that. I should be moving into this house. Like, I should call myself a YouTuber. Hold on. We need to hold on. We need to set the stage here. Hold on. I can't even talk into the microphone and be like, hey, guys, it's me. Like, you can't do that. What's up, guys? Today, we are playing another epic episode of Minecraft. Today, we decided that I'm going to fight the Ender Dragon, but not only am I going to fight the Ender Dragon, I'm also going to, build a house. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I'm not very good. I'm not a very good commentator. I don't know. Oh, I gotta paint as well. I didn't even realize I had to paint. All right, we're gonna make green, and then we're gonna make the closet gray. Or do I have to paint the closet? Oh no, I don't have to paint the closet. I'm just painting this. Well, I'm not gonna do gray then. Get out of here. What kind of streamer wants a gray room? No, we're painting. This is a. We're gonna call this the Jacksepticeye room apparently, because I'm making it green. I don't know. It's just. I don't know any other streamer that would be associated. Well, I guess, you know, we got there's a couple I can think of. And I literally mean a couple. There's Nogla, there's Jacksepticeye. Those are the only, like, content creators, streamer, YouTuber, whatever you want to call it. They're the only people I know that are, like, associated with the color green. I mean, I picked a great color, you know. I picked brown. I mean, you can't really pick anything other than brown when you call yourself MrCookie. That doesn't really make sense. You know, whoever had a red cookie before, that's a little weird. Right, so everything else I gotta do is in here. Oh, and I also gotta paint as well. So I guess we're gonna paint first. Obviously, we're gonna make it blue. No one wants a gray, boring room. Who wants a gray, white room? I know my walls are white, but I didn't have a choice. I live in an apartment. You can't really change it myself. But either way, you know, if I ever get the money to afford a house on my own, the walls are going to be very, very colorful. I can promise you that. You know, you might be thinking it's a bad idea to be painting a wall when there's furniture in front of it, but I say nay. See, I disagree entirely, because what the tenant can't see, you don't gotta worry about. That's landlord 101 right there. Wait, so am I building... I'm building the gaming room in the closet? Oh, okay. Well, let me get these boxes out of here real quick, because apparently we're building the gamer room in the closet. For some reason. I mean, you know what? Fair play. I mean, that would be a nice place to put a closet at. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It feels a little weird to do. I don't know. I mean, hey, you know what? You do what you do, but I don't know if I agree with that. So this should be the final room. I didn't see anything else. Oh my god. What are we doing here? This is interesting. Did you just buy this house per chance? And if so, why? Who was your landlord? Actually, I hope it's not you, because you did a terrible job if this is what you're doing. Unless you literally just moved in here, which even then you should have at least done like something. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like everybody in this town is just a little lazy. Okay. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Oh, I like this upgrade. Okay, maybe it's not great. You know, we kind of messed up a little teensy bit there, but hey, you know what? We're just adding some extra. Hey, nothing wrong ever came from excess wallpaper, you know? That's, yeah. To cover up that mistake real quick. You know, nothing to see here. Nothing bad happened, I'd say. Alright, now where do we put the desk? Oh, you know what? I think that looks good, right? I think, that looks like a good spot for a desk, I think. And then, I don't know where we want this. Maybe put it in, like, the middle of the room. I don't know, that's not really the middle of the room, but I mean, that's about as close as to the middle of the room I can get. And then we'll put the bed, well, we can't put the bed next to the radiator because the blankets are going to get burned, so we don't want that. So we'll put the bed, kind of like this, put it more towards the wall here. Just like, yeah, there we go, that makes more sense. And then we'll put a bookcase. Oh, is this a wall mounted? No, it's not a wall mounted bookcase. All right, so we'll do that. Wall decor, we'll throw that right there. A nightstand, I'm assuming that goes next to the bed. I've only seen a nightstand next to the bed, so I can only imagine that goes next to the bed. I mean, I don't use nightstands myself, so I mean, I wouldn't know. But I feel like if that's kind of what they're for, like just in general. But there we go. We'd throw that there. A shelf right next to the desk. And oh, that's it. I thought there was more. Well, I mean, I guess they're, unpacking boxes and stuff, but I thought there was more stuff to buy, is what I meant. But, oh, yeah, the laptop. Gotta place the laptop. And then I'm assuming we want the books, kind of like this, in the bookshelf. Might as well throw them in there. That's, that's what they were made for. What is this, notebook? That'll go... I mean, I feel like you probably want a notebook right next to your laptop. That's probably for jobs and things. And then, oh yeah, calculator, definitely want that there for sure. And then a pencil case goes on the desk. Oh my god, a beaver poster. Our national animal. Oh, Canada. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, I just like posters in general. They should, DLC, like, IRL merch for this game. Make these posters in real life. I'd buy them. I don't know about any of you guys, but I would buy them. So, the devs, hey, devs out, the house flipper devs, whoever you are, you're not watching this video. I highly doubt you are. But if you somehow are, make these posters real, because I would buy them. Maybe no one else would, but I would, and you should make them for me. Now we're back at my house. I can't call it a home. It's not really good enough to be calling it a home, but I do want to live here. Like I said, a one-bedroom house, perfect for a one-man show office area. So I think I want to do at least one more episode of this, and I think like the episode before, we're just going to do like a full renovation of the entire house, and so turn it into my beautiful, hunky-dory living space. I think that's what we're going to do. But either way, that is going to do it for this episode at least, then who knows what we're going to do after that. But the next episode definitely going to be renovating this whole area, seeing what's going on with all that. But either way, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, guys, if you like the video, press the like button, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you in the next video.